Our civil society organizations in South Africa have welcomed the U.S. support for the TRIPS waiver. We're joined now by Sibongile Tshabalala of the Treatment Action Campaign. For more on this, Ms. Tshabalala, good evening and thank you so much for your time. The President, in his response in that Q&A session today, said that the decision coming out of the U.S. and the other 100 countries that have supported this waiver is an example of how South Africa still has influence in the world, and that it is still listened to and can work with different partners to garner support around an important issue. Do you think and do you read that as out of the situation?
I can agree with him, but he couldn't do that alone. Remember, the civil society was on his behind, and we were supporting the South Africa on the call of to support TRIPS waiver. So this is, the thing with the government to always claim the victory alone as if they worked alone. It doesn't sit right with us. We work together. Yes, South Africa still has influence, but it needs also the political will and the understanding from the country. So this shows really that South Africa still can influence, but with the support of the civil society, and not only the South African civil society, but the global civil society.
And let's just speak about the role of civil society in actually bringing this issue onto the agenda in the first place.
It is very important for civil society to bring this issue on the agenda because remember, when the vaccines are available for everyone. And the most hard-hit people are people on the ground, are people who are poor, who cannot afford to buy any medication or anything. So civil society's role to advocate for vaccines and advocate for better patent laws and TRIPS waiver in this case, it plays a huge role because one person who didn't get a vaccine, it means the other one will be infected. So we need each other, the world needs each other, hence we have to work together, civil society and government in this case.
It was interesting to me to also see that part of what has been said about the country being able to get here has been through the advocacy, as you're saying, of different civil society organizations, but not wanting to stop there, also pushing for those policy directives to almost be adhered to in line with what we saw during the fight for treatment for HIV/AIDS.
Yeah, so yes, the role of civil society is very vital. Remember, even now we are in this instance of having the ARVs in the country because of the role that civil society has played. So advocacy is very important because on the other hand, it assists the government to safeguard the people and reminds the government that people need services. So the role of civil society is always crucial and it's always important.
All right, Sibongile Tshabalala of the Treatment Action Campaign. Let's leave it there for now.